Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. You can find here the latest and trending news. Is a channel where you will find all about trending Southwest update news. We try our best to give our audience the most truthful news. Star of Sister Wives, it's not like Paedon Brown is the coziest reality star. Tension has been for years between him and his siblings, and they are at war. Paedon Brown, the star of Sister Wives, is a wild card whose arguments with his siblings highlight his carefree attitude. He's gambling when he uses the internet to make fun of his siblings. He may easily lose the support of his fans, but it doesn't stop him from blathering. Despite their lack of communication, Peyton and his father Cody Brown share the most amount of similarities among all the Brown children. He is just as conceited and self-righteous as Cody. But there's also a little bit of his mother, Christine Brown's cheerfulness there as well. Peyton is a standout on screen. He has star qualities regardless of his performance. The birth date of Peyton is August 7, 1998. Peyton is a Leo, and he possesses many of the characteristics of that sign. It's clear that he is a Leo since he desires attention. Given that Leos are recognized for having healthy egos, Peyton has a high opinion of himself. Even though Leos might be obnoxious, they often exude charm. People like them can be quite funny. After Christine left Cody on Sister Wives season 18, Peyton stood by her, and he hasn't held back while disparaging Robin Brown and his father. He did, however, spend a great deal of effort denigrating his siblings before to the season's filming. While still somewhat talkative, Gwendlyn Brown is not as humorous as Peyton. She has been very harsh on her brother, charging him with horrible crimes. She is not afraid to take potshots at her brother and doesn't hold back when she criticizes her father for his excessive spending or laughs at Robin. The following quotation was posted on Instagram by Cody's_X_wives. Why then does she believe Peyton to be essentially the devil? She has, after all, motivations. Gwendlyn has declared that he is racist and transphobic, according to a YouTube interview with John Yates. These are real bridge-burning remarks and grave accusations. She cannot hope for his forgiveness for what she has said. Was it all true what she said about him being a bigot and more? For sure, only the two of them know. But there are indications that Peyton is unquestionably a villain. His inclination towards violence is one. Paedon and Gwendlyn got rough during a heated dispute. Nothing about that justifies it. The truth is, she fears him. That unsettling portion was nothing to share with others for him. According to his TikTok Live, which deleted shared on Reddit, he stated, "As if all of this wasn't offensive enough, Peyton went too far when he inquired about his sister's sexual orientation." Gwendlyn asserts that she is bisexual and that Peyton, along with the other Brown siblings, believed her to be pretending to be attracted to both sexes. She felt that Peyton was suggesting that she was using her bisexuality as a way to get influence, says she. Although the comment from @Gwendlyn Brown at X didn't identify anyone directly, it's highly likely that she was taking another stab at Peyton. It's easy to see why he's her preferred target given what he's already admitted to. Gwendlyn and Peyton are unquestionably the most prone to criticize others among all of Cody's children. Since they grew up watching reality TV, airing grievances in public comes naturally to them. Their ongoing conflict began in 2015. Even in 2023, they continue to harbor resentment. They also quarrel with other people. Gwendlyn and Paedon don't value peace. Their father taught them about relationships, and Cody has a reputation for assigning full responsibility to those around him. Some of his kids are now carrying on his legacy. The other facets of their feud are less clear-cut, even though Paedon deserves all the guilt for slapping Gwendlyn. Many of Gwendlyn's claims on Paedon are unverifiable. It's rumor. In his lowest moments, Paedon could be best described as combative, brash, and tacky. He seemed to take pleasure in playing the bad guy. He enjoys playing the jerk. He appeared decent enough on film in Sister Wives season 18, making jokes about Cody and Robin's weak immune systems. But beneath the surface, he's more malicious. While some of his quips may make people laugh, not all of his actions are humorous. Certain movements, like the Blue Lives Matter campaign, appear to detract from the significance of the Black Lives Matter movement. Every life matters, of course, but the Black Lives Matter movement's concerns about police violence should take center stage. The main message is diluted and taken away from by other movements that use spins on the same phrase. For this reason, Leon Brown wasn't exactly overjoyed when Paedon, as shown above, expressed his support for the Blue Lives Matter movement on the internet. It was just one more thing separating the children of sister wives. As was previously reported, Gwendlyn has dubbed her brother transphobic, while Leon identifies as transgender. Her critique was probably connected to Paedon's treatment of sister wives Leon Brown. Leon has cut ties with the Browns, presumably because Cody, the ultra-patriarch, and Peyton haven't offered emotional support. Leon appears to be doing well because they have a fulfilling work, a caring partner, and a ton of interests. Leon might therefore benefit from a little separation from the Browns. But this shouldn't be required, especially in Cody's case, as a parent ought to love their child without conditions. No matter what, parents are expected to adore their children. To appease their parents, children shouldn't be made to fit into molds that don't suit them. It gets more challenging with siblings. Although their confrontations are mostly brief, brothers and sisters are frequently at odds. The wars never seem to end with Paedon. Since he receives a lot of attention when he misbehaves, perhaps he enjoys it that way. But his arguments with his father, siblings, Robin, and Mary Brown, who he claims treated him badly when he was younger, give the impression that he relishes the chaos. Because Peyton holds opinions that are diametrically opposed to her own, Audrey Chris, Leon's spouse, has disparaged him. Though some hope always persists, there is little hope here because the points of view on both sides are unchanged. Peyton is probably going to be at odds with Gwendlyn, Leon, and Audrey for a very long time. He may be acting out due to a deep-seated trauma, yet he uses immature techniques. When handling things softly would have been far more classy, he lashes out in public. Considering that everything is available for public viewing, some people would believe Paedon to be a monster. He is sometimes very conceited. He reveals a more sensitive side to Christine. He appears to be at ease with his mother and shows devotion to her. He plays around with her, letting go of a lot of his wrath. He's got her covered, but he doesn't appear to be supporting anyone else. His interactions with members of the Brown family are never easy. It's awful to see that Paedon clearly feels that Cody has failed him as a parent. It should come as no surprise that Cody hasn't been able to provide all 18 of his children the love and care they require. Though it's possible that he's tried, Sister Wives Season 18 gives us reason to think that he prefers his children with Robin. That's what Gabriel Brown and other Brown children remarked in this episode. Savannah Brown wasn't even given a Christmas present by Cody. Instead, he promised to bring her one later. Robin's children, meanwhile, received an assortment of gifts. Paedon doesn't hold back when venting and insults his father. He's belittled Cody by implying that he's not the man of the house that he ought to be. In addition, he undermined Cody's reputation as Mr. Vigilant in relation to the COVID-19 outbreak. When the pandemic was at its worst, Paedon said the grandfather was never even immunized, while Cody was all about adhering to extremely stringent regulations. Is that the reason behind Cody's severe rules bending? Was it because he refused to get vaccinated even though there were perfectly safe alternatives available? If so, it reveals a different aspect of Cody's personality. Although he seems dishonest, there's no concrete evidence that he wasn't given a chance. The Brown family is in disarray in Sister Wives Season 18, and Paedon is involved, stirring up problems wherever he can. He's even awful off-screen. Will he ever reconcile with his relatives? He will be embroiled in a protracted feud with certain Browns for years, given his past performances. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay with us.